Hello, welcome to the Zinfi Technologies Partner Ecosystem Management video series. Please click on the subscribe button for informative videos on various aspects of partner ecosystem management. 2023 will be a challenging but exciting year for partner relationship management. And while many forces are at play, it is clear a few major trends are accelerating. From a macroeconomic perspective, the 2020s have already been momentous. We kicked the decade off with COVID-19, which had severe impacts on millions around the world, but also led to breakthroughs in medical sciences, including mRNA vaccines. We can also point to COVID for making hybrid work the norm, creating major supply chain blockages, collapsing cryptocurrencies with the help of post-COVID stimulus and speculative investments, and rapidly increasing the rate of inflation. COVID has also contributed to accelerating demographic trends in the West. The phenomenon of jobless growth in developing countries, due primarily to automation, and a new energy crisis driven by the war in Ukraine. But hold on a sec. It may not be as bad as the media make it out to be. After all, consumers have kept spending. Inflation seems to be slowing. The Federal Reserve has just indicated it may slow the pace of rate hikes. And courageous Ukrainians have kept a dictator at bay. While it is easy to drown in the negative news, we should also pause for a moment and celebrate the massive progress that we've made in spite of these obstacles. Consider, for example, our progress over the past 3 years in taking remote work into the mainstream. 3-day on-site work weeks are quite normal across the board, and many tech companies plan to remain fully remote. Also, the shortage in low-skill workers has led to massive innovation in retail, hospitality, manufacturing, agriculture, and other sectors. And real wages finally rose last year after decades of stagnation. More people are pursuing online education than ever before, resulting in an expanded pool of skilled workers and a reduction in the overall cost of education. And despite rising interest rates, growth rates, while tapering off, have not crashed. When you consider these trends, alongside the acceleration in green energy development, continued progress in artificial intelligence and computing, the global rollout of 5G mobile networks, and the fact that COVID has become more of a nuisance than a mortal threat, at least for vaccinated people around the world, there is a lot we can be hopeful about in 2023. Not everything will be back to normal in 2023, but most leading indicators should start settling, and the C-suite will start focusing on managed and predictable growth for the next several years, making digitization a cornerstone of their strategy. With this as a backdrop, let's take a moment and take a deep dive into what we see happening in the partner relationship management space in 2023. Rising marketplaces. Over the past few years, we've seen a rapid rise in marketplaces. In the consumer space, Amazon and Shopify are the two leaders, but we're also seeing similar developments in the B2B area with cloud marketplaces like Microsoft Azure, AWS, Salesforce AppExchange, NetSuite, Sugar Outfitters, and others. We are also seeing aggregators like Ingram and Tech Data create their own private marketplaces in the technology space. And marketplace providers like Tackle and AppDirect are enabling brands to create their own solution-centric micro-marketplaces. Expect to see this trend accelerate in 2023. Evolving ecosystems. In 2023, partner ecosystems are likely to transition from being the subject of hype to something more real and consequential, driven by hyper-personalized partner programs and pathways. Jay McBain, chief analyst for channels at Canalys, has written extensively about the rise of ecosystems. While the term remains confusing for many, at the most basic level, it refers to an aggregation of individuals and companies that work together to offer a complete, customized solution for the end buyer. So, in the consumer space, we will see an increase in super apps, like Uber. But in the business space, we will see a rise in aggregate entities comprised of both transacting and non-transacting partners. This trend of delivery fragmentation will accelerate, driven by both macro and microeconomic factors. Rewarding loyalties. In the partner relationship management space, we've seen several companies over the past few years roll out partner programs centered around critical factors that influence partner behavior based on partner types and activities, instead of focusing on sales volume alone. We will continue to see brands rethink how they reward their partners to drive loyalty based on who they are and the value they add to the brand's customer base. This will require a realignment of partner programs from the typical medallion tiering system, e.g. bronze, silver, and gold, to a more specialized and activity-based, stage-driven partner enablement system. Everything is software. the delivery chain that is being re-optimized, and both B2B and B2C customer engagement is being redesigned. We're seeing much more last-mile innovation in both areas. Uber is a classic example of last-mile innovation, and the rise of partner relationship management by verticals is an analogous example in the B2B area. This trend is leading to an explosion of independent software vendors, ISVs, driven by major cloud ecosystems like Azure, AWS, AppExchange, and others. Partner-fed versus partner-led. Due to the rise of digital technologies and tools for reaching customers directly, brands have much more direct access to end buyers than they did a decade or two ago. As a result, marketing has gone substantially digital. While brands used to offer resource-starved partner programs, funding, and tools to market their solutions, the challenge now is demonstrating a return from these partner-led activities. The increasing importance of digital marketing has nearly eliminated the need for partners to have these assets and made partner-led demand generation relatively obsolete. Now let's spend a few minutes discussing major technology trends that are enabling these strategies. ROI or else. Gone are the days of free money. Companies can no longer borrow for free, do financial engineering, and provide dividends to shareholders. Currently, cash flow is valued a lot more than future growth. Every CEO is now tasked with generating intrinsic value from operations, creating net income, generating free cash flow, and paying dividends. In the partner relationship management context, you do that by going indirectly through a partner network, but also by focusing resources on highly effective partners and lowering headcount costs to effectively support partner relationships. This is where digitization and hyper-personalization come into play. Planet of the apps. Over the past 2 decades, we have seen a proliferation of applications related to partner relationship management through partner marketing automation, partner incentives, loyalty management, and so on. Most mid-sized to large enterprises today have a fragmented technology infrastructure built with a hodgepodge of legacy hard-coded applications. We will continue to see companies get rid of their Frankenstacks and replace multiple applications with cloud-based, fully integrated, unified partner relationship management platforms. Through partner marketing reimagined. COVID changed how partners market. Gone are the days of lunch and learns in B2B partner marketing activities. Similar changes have occurred in the B2C arena. Digital dominates today. Whether we're talking about social media or mobile app-based marketing, the way brands reach consumers and business is changing rapidly. Diverse customer needs will need to be addressed with a diverse set of solutions. Aggregation at the partner level will drive through partner marketing and customer acquisition, and the tools and techniques for these activities will need to be rethought. While traditional email-based marketing will still exist, social, syndication, and mobile engagement will take up a disproportionate share of marketing through and marketing with activities in the partner ecosystem. Communities, bots, and workflows. We will continue to see a rapid increase in workflow automation tools that allows brands to create hyper-personalized pathways for their partners. Bots will start replacing the partner support network to answer obvious questions like, how do I do this? Or how do I find that? As brands drive pathway-based engagement, they will have to create complete digital experiences where time-starved partners can get answers at the point of value and execution. Therefore, dependency on humans will be reduced, and we will see completely digital pathways assisted by virtual digital concierges. Loyalty will be increasingly point-based, tied to points of value, and we will see hyper-personalized workflows. Different types of affiliates will get registered and onboarded, and will then be provided with appropriate tools to promote the brand. Service partners will go through extended training and certifications aligned with point systems, and each of these use cases will require unique workflows and approval flows. This will lead to increased demand for workflow automation tools that allow brands to design and deploy customized digital pathways for their diverse universe of partner types and specialties. If you can ignore the buzzing of the news industry and stay focused on driving this transformation, the future looks bright, exciting, and professionally and financially rewarding. Now that is something to look forward to, don't you think? Thank you for watching Zinfi Technologies Partner Ecosystem Management video series. If you have enjoyed this video, please click on the like button. Please click on the subscribe button to stay informed on a variety of best practices for building a high-performing partner ecosystem using programs, process, people, and technology platforms. Hope to connect with you soon and have a great day.